Hi everyone, it's Connor MacDougall, and today we're going to do another neighborhood tour. This time we're going to go through Belmont Heights and Sunset Heights, which are otherwise known as the Greek Streets in West Richland. So we're just coming up Belmont here, which is actually the street that runs right through the middle of Belmont Heights, and we'll get going. So obviously they get the name the Greek streets because that's what all the streets are named. Thebes, Cyprus, Ithaca, they're all like kind of that Greek origin as far as names go. So as we pull here onto Thebes, what we will be driving through mostly in Belmont Heights is Infinity and ProMade homes. The earlier phases had quite a few inspiration homes built. A lot of them are two-story models, but the later phases, Infinity and ProMade, who are sister companies, were able to buy up all the lots and kind of built the whole neighborhood out just with those two companies. A quick way usually to tell if it's an Infinity or ProMade is if you're looking at the exterior, the ProMades are going to be the hardy board siding and the Infinities are going to be the stucco siding. There's a few other things as well, like roof design that sometimes do give it away, and exterior lighting, but that's the easiest one to look for if you're trying to tell. So between Sunset Heights and Belmont Heights, they started construction on these back in 2016, and up until even this year in 2022, houses were still being built and finished. So Sunset Heights was earlier. Belmont Heights, I believe, started around 2019 and did take obviously until kind of this year to be completed. So location-wise, these neighborhoods are on the northwestern slope kind of Flat Top Hill. So if you know where Flat Top Park is in West Richland, that's right at the base of Flat Top Hill. So when you look up, that's the kind of the mountain or the hill that you see there. It's an awesome location. It's only about 5-minute drive to Yolks and the other shops there just off of Paradise. The one thing about being out in this area of West Richland is I tell people you do have to commit to kind of a 20-minute drive to get anywhere. Just given the location, you're kind of 20 minutes to get to South Richland, areas of South Richland and downtown Kennewick, and then you're also 20 minutes if you go out and take the bypass or 240 to get to other areas. Pasco and kind of more eastern areas of Kennewick. It's just kind of something that you live with or that you accept based on the location. The houses do tend to be more affordable, but that's the trade-off is you're not kind of in the central areas of town where all the shopping and everything else is. The upside of that is it is very quiet out here. West Richland itself is, I think, the third lowest crime rate per capita for all cities in Washington State. And then this area of West Richland specifically tends to be pretty quiet. There is the racetrack nearby, so 1 or 2 weekends a year you'll hear the race cars going over at the Tri-Oval there. It's been renamed the Red Mountain Event Center. It was the Tri-City Raceway, I believe. But aside from that and 4th of July, it's usually pretty quiet. As far as schools go, both of these neighborhoods do fall into the catchment area, currently at least, for Desert Sky, Enterprise, and Hanford. So that's the elementary, the middle, and the high school that they currently go to. Depending when you're watching this video, you wanna go onto the Richland website and double check the school area boundaries. I'll leave a link down below in the description if you want to go check it out. Well, we're at a bit of a dead spot here. If you like these neighborhood tours that are helping you kind of figure out where you want to live or figure out different areas in Tri-Cities, please subscribe to my channel, as I'll be trying to do more and more of these to give people a better idea what different neighborhoods look like and where they might want to buy a house. So just as we made that left-hand turn there, we crossed over from Belmont Heights into Sunset Heights. So now we're in kind of it's a couple years older, but very similar styling as far as the neighborhood goes. With these being built on the side of the hill, if you get the downhill lots that are on the kind of the downhill side of the street, you do often get like a beautiful view of Candy and Red Mountain. It's kind of one of the benefits of living on that side of the street. If you're on the upper side of the street, your backyard tends to be facing upwards, but there are some houses that we'll drive by in a little bit that they wrapped the driveways around the back of the house and propped them up on a hill, and so the backyards do still look out on that view even though they are on the upper side of the hill. So average lot size here is about a 1/4 acre, which is pretty standard for the developers and the new neighborhoods in Tri-Cities now, as they're trying to get a little denser, so they can fit more houses in and kind of help with the housing shortage that we've seen. So along the left here, these are the houses I was referring to that have backyards on the street side. So you do have to take the driveways around to the back, but the benefit, like I said, is that you do get the view down to Red Mountain and Candy Mountain and kind of that whole sprawl there. Average square footage of houses in these neighborhoods is around 23 to 2,400 square feet, with the lots being 1/4 acre, and a lot of the houses, about 80% of the houses in these neighborhoods, are a 1-story floor plan. So what that means is with the floor plans being that large and being 1 story and a 1/4 acre lots, the backyards aren't huge in a lot of these houses. So if it's a 2-story or 1 story with a bonus, maybe a walkout basement, there are some houses out there that have bigger backyards, so don't rule out the neighborhood just for that. But if you're looking to find a smaller yard that's a little bit easier to maintain and only takes about 30-40 minutes to edge and to mow, this is an awesome place to look. Another great thing about the neighborhood is they did build out, pretty much all of the houses have minimum 3-car garage. I think there's only one I could find that had a 2-car garage, and everything had either 3 or more. Quite a few RV garages in the area. Those are usually classified as 4-car garages. There's also kind of like some 5- and 6-car garages. So if you're looking for garage space, if that's high on the list of priorities, it's a great neighborhood to check out, because you're usually not going to find anything less than 3 parking spots. So I mentioned Belmont Heights was mostly Infinity and Pro-Made. Sunset has a little bit more variation. Sand Hollow, Capitula, Titan, Stonecrest, and Alderbrook were some of the builders that also built in here. And we're just getting to the point where we're kind of wrapping up or doubling back on ourselves here. So just over 200 homes in these 2 neighborhoods, so not massive subdivisions by any means, but definitely decent size and awesome place to live if you're looking to buy in West Richland, and if you like being in more of a quiet area that's less hustle and bustle. With there not being as many stores and stuff out here, there's definitely not as much through traffic, at least now while Belmont hasn't connected through yet. So if you have any questions about the neighborhoods, please feel free to reach out if you're one of the stragglers still watching. And if you like these neighborhood tours, please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you get updates when I release more of these neighborhood tours, and as well as all the other content I'm putting out to help you guys in your search to buy or sell a home. So hope everyone has a good day, and I'll see you next time.